Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis video. And in today's video, I would like to talk about a little bit of comparison between these existing banners, especially the return of the Limit Break banner and the appearances of Limit Break 2 banner, which is also indicating us that it is going to also return as Limit Break 1 banner at some point. This thing itself actually changes the entire scenario, and also the recent addition of guild. Previously the game was what we were playing on our own. We were pulling on whatever characters we like, but now there's a community effort that we also need to prioritize. And in the guild, all you need to do is to support your team by doing high damage, and for that you need high power level. So right now I believe that at least for some time you need to shift your focus from collecting different characters or costumes. Rather, you should put your focus on upgrading the power level of your team. You would definitely like to have at least one very strong team around, that would be around 300 to 400,000 power level, or even more if possible. Otherwise, let me show you my team. Otherwise, I'll be honest with you, with this team 400,000 power level, I can do around 3 to 4% damages, okay, not more than that. So you would really like to have a high power level, and for that you need to have multiple copies of the weapon. Now let's talk about the draws. Now this featured draw, if we analyze this stamp system, if you see that this is the page number 1, and in the page number 1 there is one guarantee for the weapon, and you can select only one of them. So of course you will get multiple weapons probably around these areas, but honestly it's not focused or guaranteed. You might actually end up getting something else. That's always possible. Here you can of course select a garb, but that's the thing in the page 1, only one guarantee. Same in the page 2, but a little worse. Why? Because here you cannot really select the weapon, and here of course there is not a single option. But unfortunately there's a garb out here, and I don't know why they added another garb. They added one garb here, they also added another garb here. What they have done, they should have added another weapon selection option in this position, which I believe would be fair. Otherwise it is not really fair. Of course in this place they could have added another guarantee. They didn't do it. And if we go to the next page, only one guarantee, and this one is even worse. And after that things are even more darker. So if you think about the limitation of blue crystals, of course the game provides us a lot of blue crystal for sure, but don't forget that for each and every draw you need 3,000 of them, and you never know how many stamps you are getting. So think about how much you can guarantee yourself if you are pulling with these sort of systems. Now let me show you something different. If you go to the returning Limit Break banner, which is a returning banner, okay, it's an old banner. Of course the characters are going to be a little bit less stronger, to be honest, probably, but the thing is, it is going to make the big change, that is the guarantee. If you go to the page 1, I already pulled in all of these pages, you're already having one weapon guarantee. You are having another weapon guarantee here. You go to page 2, already two guarantees. Look at the guarantees, weapon guarantees. So to page 3, same situation, 2 guarantees, and also there is another guarantee here. I think this is Mithril. Page 4, another 2 more guarantees. So you can safely pull up to page 4 and get a very huge amount of upgradation. Very huge amount of upgradation. Okay, that's massive. That cannot be really compared with the features that they're providing in this stamp system. So the amount of blue crystal you are going to spend and the thing that you are going to achieve, that is going to be way different. If you compare these two banners, way different. I mean, you cannot even think about it. Huge. That's one major point. And now let's talk about Limit Break 2 banner. I believe this banner is also very, very important. Why? Because of course this is going to provide us, of course, probably less amount of guarantees. Of course, yeah, less guarantees, but still there are multiple guarantees. But of course limited to page 1 and 2. But guess what? This banner is going to return after a couple of months. Many people are saying that they are expecting this banner to return in the anniversary or something. Probably that's not going to be happening. This banner is going to return, I think around probably 3 to 4 months from now. Remember when Limit Break 1 came and when it is returning, think about the month gaps. I believe that Limit Break 2 is also going to maintain the same difference of time before it returns. But guess what? Whenever this banner is going to return, it is also going to have this sort of stamp system, hopefully. And I believe that yes, that's going to happen because this is the Limit Break banners style. This is how they are going to return. First of all, when they're going to appear first time, they will give you a very generous first 2 pages of stamp card. But whenever they are going to return, they are going to give the same higher amount of stamps in all 4 pages. So this is going to make a big difference. If you think about the utility you are going to get from the featured banner, and if you think about the utility you are going to get from any of this Limit Break banner, of course this one is going to give you immediate payback, but for this you will have to wait for a couple of months. But eventually you will get something guaranteed. You don't have to worry about anything. You can just take your time, save up your blue crystal, and that's it. Now another major thing about this feature is there is no guarantee that when this banner is going to return or whether it is going to return at all at the first place, because so far we have had in this game multiple numerous amount of featured banner of different characters, different garbs, but none of them has ever returned. Only they kind of returned one of the OG banners, initial banners. But that's it. This is way too outdated right now, and it makes no sense to pull those weapons or to upgrade. I mean, even when they are returning, their stamp system is still not as good as this one. No, they are not bringing that stamp system because this stamp system, it is totally a revolution, guys. It is totally a revolutionary and the most generous gacha that I have ever played in any game period, guys. So if you think about the bigger picture of upgrading your team power level or supporting your guild, or as a result you're going to enhance your own gaming overall stats, power level, damage numbers, I believe, in my humble opinion, that Limit Break banners are going to be the way to go. Yeah. So what I did, I pulled in this Limit Break banner first time and I got couple of copies of both of these characters' weapon. Now when they returned, I pulled again, I got immense amount of copies, and as an F2P, for the first time, I was able to reach one of my viewers made a comment, and then I understood that I was able to get an OB10 level weapon. Let me show you. As an F2P, without spending anything in the gacha, getting OB10 weapon in this game, not that easy, guys. It's not that easy. Look at this. Look at my weapon. 1 2 3 4 5 white star plus 7. It is, I think, OB12. Probably it is OB12 right now. Insane. Okay, insane. But it is totally F2P. But think about it. If you think about any featured banner weapon or any featured banner weapon to be upgraded to OB10, 12 or 8, think about the amount of blue crystals. And for this OB12 for Jack, I had to spend in total 100,000 plus 60,000. That's all I had to spend. In total 100,000 plus 60,000 blue crystal. That's it, not a single money. Of course, I do support the game by buying those monthly passes and stuffs. That's a different thing, but I didn't pay anything in the gacha. So these limit break banners are actually the best friend of F2Ps and also low spenders, because in this game, for the low spenders, it is also not easy to get weapons like OB10, 12 or something. It is totally an impossible task, almost. So I believe that you should really think about this entire scenario. You should think about the changes that the game is introducing, and you should definitely adjust your summon strategies or pull strategies based on your goal, because at the end of the day, as I said, that you would like to ensure that you are having a very strong team to contribute in the guild, because down the line this is going to be very, very, very important, guys. Very important. I cannot stress enough how important this thing is going to be. So let me know what you think about the entire comments and opinions, and don't forget to support the content, support the channel, and I'll see you soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.